Jackson, I did see. I feel a little more comfortable addressing this now that the Bears have pulled away with the win. That T.J. Watt
hmm
has broken J.J. Watt's sack record.
yeah, it's about like a half a sack. He's got, I
Mm-hmm.
think TJ has what, 115. JJ finished with 114 and a half.
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir.
And I mean, I will say though, it was very impressive how he did it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna strip sack for the touchdown.
Oh yeah.
Kind of
Mm-hmm.
adds a little cherry on top, but didn't JJ have a nice little retort for it?
Yeah. Yes, sir. He was like, "All right, I gotta put the pads back on. I gotta get back out there."
Dude, I'm pretty sure if you just went and threw him on the Browns D line for a game, he'd probably get come away with it.
Oh, for sure.
Um, but no, yeah, good for TJ.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I'd see me. He might have, you know, I love the Watt brothers. Being a Wisconsin fan, so
Mm-hmm. For sure.
I hate who he had to do it against. But like you said, the Bears pulled it out, so it's really kind of just a nice little thing for TJ Watt to have, and the Bears still won, so it's like you can have your cake and eat it too.
For sure. Big ups to T.J. Watt, but even bigger ups to the Bears.
A zip and a double cup. I'm getting high as fuck. I'm getting high as fuck.
I know, dude. 8-3,
Crazy, man.
8-3. Holy Moses, dude! I'm just gonna enjoy it while it lasts.
Mm-hmm. You gotta be jazzed.
I would be more jazzed, but we're ahead of schedule. I feel like
Mm-hmm.
I think going into this game, realistically, we probably should have been more like along the 500 route.
Okay.
I mean, especially with some of the games they pulled away, but
Mm-hmm.
I'll take 8-3.
For sure.
Eagles next week on Black Friday, or this week on Black Friday. Shit,
Yes, sir.
that time. Um, and they just lost horrifically to the Cowboys, so I think the Bears might be in line for getting throttled.
Mm. Okay.
They could be. I think it
Mm-hmm.
depends on how the locker room goes
For sure.
over the.
Yeah. Yeah. I think a big factor depends on how well the Eagles offense is going to operate together. If they're wanting to play as one,
Mhm.
or if they're wanting to run through Saquon or the pass game, not both.
Yeah, try to just emphasize one aspect of the game and then completely abandon it.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah. Um, but no, man, I'm pumped. I mean, like I said, I want the game where the offense looks really good,
Mm-hmm.
and I think the offense looked good.
Oh yeah, dude.
Also key, Nashawn Wright, dude. I just
Mm-hmm.
want to talk a little Nashawn Wright because he
Yeah.
stepped up for like an entirely really banged up secondary,
Mm-hmm.
and he's now tied for the lead with another Chicago Bear for the
Yeah.
most interceptions in the league.
Yep.
All I gotta ask now is like, what is this Dennis Allen defense gonna look like fully healthy?
Dude, they might be a force. They might be a force to be reckoned with.
Yeah, I mean, if that pass rush can click,
Mm-hmm.
you get your linebackers healthy because they had zero linebackers going into that game.
Mm-hmm.
I'm surprised the Warren Gainwell tandem didn't just go nuts. No linebackers, backup quarterback. That seems like a recipe for running backs to go nuts.
Mm-hmm. For sure.
But
But hey, the Bears figured it out.
dubs are dubs.
Mm-hmm. I
Don't
saw the clip
apologize for
of
wins.
yeah, never apologize for a win. I especially when it's against Aaron Rodgers.
Aaron Rodgers.
Aaron Rodgers, though.
Yes.
I did see the clip of him on the sideline on Saturday. The I like the Steelers were when they got the illegal formation or whatever. Um
Yeah, I saw that too. Yeah.
he's like he saw it on the sideline. He's like, "Oh my God, we're in the wrong formation."
Mm-hmm. He just sat there and like took it. He's like, "There's nothing we can do," because I know that dude would have
hmm
savored every little bit
Oh my
seeing the
God.
Bears because
hmm
he was up to some antics before the game even started.
Yeah.
Dude, he was flipping off cameramen,
hmm
camera people.
He was just on one.
Yeah, I mean, I guess the Bears beat Aaron Rodgers, but he was just on the team.
Hmm. Hey, like we said before, a win's a win.
Take it. We'll take it.
Yes, sir.
Scary down the stretch, but a lot of people are scary down the stretch.
Yes, sir.
Um, I think I'm going to see a common trend. A lot of these games are really close.
Hmm. Oh
One
yeah.
possession games, a lot of
Hmm.
them. Some of them kind of, but
Hmm.
the next one, Colts Chiefs. Holy Moses.
Yeah, the Chiefs figured out a way how to shut down the Colts offense, and that is make sure Jonathan Taylor does not get the ball.
Mm-hmm. If you prohibit Jonathan Taylor from rushing on your team,
Mm,
you're probably going to have a good chance of winning.
yeah.
Because, damn, it felt like the Colts haven't lost in a while, but
Hmm.
someone else did it in the past. And, they finally had a Chiefs fourth quarter
Yep. Yep. I
where
was about
everything went their way.
hmm Yeah, I was about to say, if anything, that's what the Chiefs needed to keep their season alive because this was the game they needed to win to keep their playoff aspirations alive.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is a do or die situation, it felt like for them.
Hmm.
And I think they're going to pretty much feel that way the rest of the year.
Yeah.
Especially because, like, I think in both conferences, teams are starting to stack. Like, the bad teams are showing to be really bad, and the good teams are showing that they're going to be good.
Hmm.
And there's a lot of, just broad statement, but there's a lot of good talent right now in the NFL.
Oh, 100%.
Like, I think I was driving somewhere the other day, and I'm like, damn, is it really just coming down to coaching a lot at this point
Yeah.
with how
Hmm.
talented these guys are?
Um, with that the point of coaching you just made, I would like to kind of skip to if we would just cover last night's game real quick. Because
Yeah.
that reminds me of a play. Coming out of halftime, the Carolina Panthers threw a or gave a little pitch to Rico Dowdle and he popped it off for like
Mm-hmm.
17 to 20 yards, right? Longest
Yeah,
run
if
of the
it's the.
night for the Panthers.
Mm-hmm.
He's averaging like 6.5 yards a carry, and he didn't see the ball like more than five more times after that.
Yeah, which is unfortunate. You think like the Panthers are kind of geared to run it with them.
Hmm.
I mean, I guess they were down,
Hmm.
so that kind of just means spam passing a little bit. But
Yeah.
dude, if you're ripping off runs you gotta ride the hot hand.
Hmm.
I agree.
And it was like
Because
coming
that's
right
the.
out of half.
If I'm thinking of the play you're thinking of, it's like he just didn't want to go down
Yeah, he
either.
he broke a couple tackles in there. He was in a muck.
Yeah, like he got hit near their line of scrimmage,
Hmm.
bounced it for five, got hit again. And you're like, okay, bounced it for another five, got hit again, and like repeat
Yeah.
until he finally went down.
Hmm.
But yeah, holy shit, dude, that game last night was a
Yeah.
stinker.
Yeah, that I saw Christian McCaffrey is now leading the NFL in receptions.
What?
In total receptions, he has 81.
Like over guys like JSN doesn't have 81?
Nope, not even Puka. Christian McCaffrey is 81. He's leading the NFL.
Fuck. It's Madden right there.
Dude, yeah, he's putting up steady 25 points a week.
Creative Madden player. It's Christian McCaffrey.
Hmm.
Yeah, he's so good.
Bro, if the season were to end right now, it's honestly a debate between who's going first overall in the fantasy draft between him and JSN.
Mm-hmm. I would say yeah, fantasy was him, JSN. And then you got, Taylor on. I mean,
Yeah.
I know he had a down week,
Hmm.
but you can't forget all those three touchdown games he has.
Oh, for sure.
I would say Gibbs.
Oh, 100%. I would take Gibbs top three.
Gibbs top three. Puka. I mean, so loaded right now.
That next year's draft is going to be crazy. That first round is going to be
hmm
nuts.
It's just dudes.
It's
Just
going to be
build
playing the
dudes.
game of seeing who can outlast the injury bug.
Yeah, because that always just that can derail your season. Like
Hmm.
someone I know, and he's talking right now. Shit sucked, man.
Yeah.
Rest in peace, Malik Neighbors.
Oh yeah. Hmm.
Yeah, so that's pretty much 49ers Panthers.
Yeah.
Hmm, were both of those quarterbacks trying to get benched?
You would think so because with Purdy throwing 3 interceptions and then Bryce Young just doing nothing for the Panthers, you're just like, what are we doing?
Yeah. I didn't notice it real time, but the one that Bryce had on the goal line,
Hmm.
um, he pretty much had a wide open lane to just go around and run it in.
Yeah.
And it was like 8 yards.
Hmm.
I'm like, oh. But no, he wanted to throw it into quadruple coverage.
Yeah. Yep. Let's take the risky throw.
hmm And then Brock was just didn't know where his receivers were.
No. Yeah. I
He was
saw
just like, "Where's Kittle?"
for real. I saw Juwan Jennings got punched in the nuts.
just I was wondering where you're going with that, and I hope it was getting punched.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Another thing you didn't see real time, but you're like, "Oh, what caused that kerfuffle over there?"
Hmm.
It's just fist to penis.
Yeah. The one thing I tuned out for, what I wish I stayed in for.
Yeah, I think I like at that point had switched in onto like my secondary device that I watch some games on.
Yes, sir.
Like Saga. I'm like, what's going on here?
Lyrical fuffle.
The kerfuffle.
Yep.
Um, let's bounce it back to the AFC.
Yes, sir.
Uh, Patriots Bengals.
An unexpectedly close game.
Mm-hmm.
Like I feel like everyone was projecting Drake May and the Patriots to go out there and just blow the Bengals out of the water with the Bengals defense.
Right. Yeah.
And it just
But
like there were so many scenarios when the Patriots would get into the red zone and the Bengals would just shut them down.
the Patriots might need to look at what they got going on their goal line
Hmm.
because they're really good at moving the ball
Yeah.
until they get kind of near the red zone,
Hmm.
and then they just kind of hit a wall.
100%.
Like, how can you manufacture like Travion Henderson in the open space? I mean, do you start using Drake May's legs to try to get in? I don't know. Those dudes make the big bucks trying to figure that out.
Hmm.
We get to sit and talk about it.
Yeah.
Um, but I will say, like, it is impressive to see the Bengals holding that offense. I know they had some injuries.
Hmm.
Specifically, I'm thinking Will Campbell.
Yep. Oh yeah, you hate to see that one go down.
That is a big loss.
Big loss, yeah. I was I didn't really know much of Will Campbell coming into the season and I started seeing his TikTok edits, like his LSU
Right.
edits, and he's like, "I'd die for this man. I would die to protect my
hmm
quarterback." And you're like, "I love this guy."
Dude, he's awesome. Like, I remember seeing that, like, into the draft hype.
Hmm.
Um, because I think where people were drafting, he was like a potential, like, oh, I'd like to see him on the Bears.
Hmm.
And then like the what quote you just said, like I die for my teammates. Like
Hmm.
you can tell just watching that on video, he meant that.
Oh yeah.
I think there's a lot of people that say that shit, they
Hmm.
don't mean it. You
No.
can tell.
Hmm.
He meant it.
Yeah.
Because he had the towel over his head. You know that dude was probably, if he wasn't in tears, he was on the verge of being in tears
Hmm.
on that cart.
Hmm.
But I don't know what the injury. Did you hear what the injury specifically was?
I think it's a knee thing.
Ooh.
Hmm.
Hopefully it's not severe. Maybe if I mean the Patriots are a team where you can look at them and be like, okay, they're 10-2. They're probably gearing up for making a playoff run.
Yeah.
I mean, they got a lot of old money, quote unquote, teams.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
They have to get through it. Like Ravens, Bills, Chiefs. If Chiefs can make it,
Yes. If that's a big if.
I mean, they did just beat the number one seed. So if they're, you know,
Mm-hmm.
if you're questioning if they can compete, they
Who
still can
knows at this
compete. It's
point?
just can they win the games?
I guess I should
Yeah.
have learned my lesson.
Um,
You can't count the Chiefs out.
you can't. It's absolutely not. But
Mm-hmm.
they are cannot make a mistake mode.
Yeah.
Maybe one mistake.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, if Will Campbell can come back, I know the Patriots still have a bye.
Mm-hmm.
And if they win the division, they probably get a favorable matchup, probably maybe like the Jags or someone in that tier,
For sure.
which I think you can win without him.
Mm-hmm.
But I think when you get, even though the Jags have a solid defense, I don't think they're like
I was just about to say they do have a solid D, so they could be a sneaky team.
sneaky. But I don't know. If you can get him back, that like might be like that burst of energy you need.
Mm-hmm.
But
For sure.
yeah, I think the Bengals they activated Joe Burrow.
Mm-hmm.
You're 3-8.
Yeah.
There's no hope. You'd have to get through Steelers and Ravens.
Mm-hmm.
Just sit them out.
Yeah. At this point, there's no point in bringing back your star quarterback.
I think the only reason you bring him back is to keep Jamar Chase happy.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that this has to come from a GM, maybe. Because Zach Taylor probably will play him if he has the choice to play him, he's gonna play him because I think his
Yeah,
job's on the line if he doesn't go and win a few more games.
for sure. But I do know T. Higgins just did go down this Sunday with a concussion. So that's another
Damn.
hit to the offense. Yeah.
Chase Brown standing strong.
Yeah, for real.
But yeah, that's a doom season if you're the Bengals, I think. I mean, the defense was already going to be a problem, but at least you have the offense to be like, all right, well, let's just go score 40 points, even if we let up 40
Yeah.
points.
Yeah.
Keep ourselves in the game that way.
Just
But when
scratch the
you're,
season, Bengals. Move on to the next.
yeah, just keep Joe Burrow. Don't let him play football, even though I
Hmm.
know he really wants to play football too.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Um, we were getting into the division. Let's get into Ravens Jets.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Tarad,
Terod, yes.
he made it look interesting for a bit.
He did, yes, and then I feel like the Ravens kind of just realized, like, all right, are we really making this a game?
Right. Like it's one of those like we're gonna play. Wait, were we playing again?
Yeah.
Let's fucking put the pieces together.
Mm-hmm. They had Lamar running for his life in that first half, though. I can't lie. That man
Yeah.
was that's all he could do was he was scrambling around.
Yeah. I mean, not his best game. And you can tell thirteen
Hmm.
23, 153.
Yeah.
Got the ball to Zay Flowers a few times, which is nice.
Hmm.
Good for Zay Flower fantasy guys.
Yep.
I think the one thing that I'm looking at right now, yeah, you had 2 touchdowns, Derrick Henry, but 3 yards on an average.
Yeah. And you weigh like,
1,000,000 pounds.
yeah, 240, 260, something like that. Come on, man.
Just literally built like a fullback.
Hmm. If you're built like a fullback and can run 20 plus miles an hour, you should be averaging at least 4 to 5 yards a carry.
Yeah, and I don't think, I mean, the Jets did just trade Quinn and Williams,
Mm-hmm. Yep.
so you'd think that would open things up.
Nah, it the Jets just
Tell me,
had the backups.
you're Derrick Henry's a Bama guy. You're a Bama guy. I'm gonna let you. Where do we stand on Derrick Henry at
Mm.
31 years old right now?
Uh,
Where do you
currently at
stand?
currently as of right now, he's teetering.
Teetering.
He's teetering. I feel like if he really wants to display he's still King Henry, he needs to go out there and next season at least, or these next final couple games of this
Mm-hmm.
season and absolutely ball out like he's actually Derrick Henry.
I mean, he's got things going on his side. So two of the
Hmm.
next three games, he gets to play the Bengals defense.
That is a very juicy matchup, so I could be speaking
I
too prematurely, but only time will tell.
I think he's gonna get his opportunities to be running it.
Hmm.
So go run it.
If they're running it with him and it's working, no reason to pass the ball. So,
No, you really don't,
hmm.
because then you can kind of be like, okay, well, Lamar, you can keep kind of getting healthy because I know you're
Hmm.
not probably 100% yet. So we're just gonna run it down their fucking throats because they have no answer for it.
Yeah,
Would be the ideal situation.
100%.
Um, but it seems like the Jets still got fight,
Yeah,
which is big news for Aaron Glenn.
they're hanging around in games that they you necessarily wouldn't think they are or should.
Mhm. Yeah, if you would have told me like the Jets dished two of their main offensive pieces and only lost by 13 to the Ravens,
Hmm.
I would have thought I'd been like 40-3.
Yeah, easily,
So good job, Aaron Glenn. You haven't lost the boys' confidence yet.
for sure. Rally the troops, get
So
them healthy, see what we can
rally
do.
the troops. Yeah, pick up some pieces.
Hmm.
No, just I mean, if you're Jets, you're looking to play spoiler and next season.
Yeah. Yep.
Um, Speaking about teams that need to be looking at acquiring pieces and the next season,
Hmm.
weirdly played very well, I would say. Um, Titans
Ah,
only lost to the
yes.
Seahawks by 6.
Hmm. Another. This is what I'm starting to realize in kind of a fantasy aspect and more of a just a football aspect in general, using the fantasy app as kind of the aspect is anytime I've seen a player that's projected well against the Tennessee defense, they do not perform well unless it's JSN.
I was gonna say, unless you're JSN, then you
Yeah.
just go hang
Hmm.
30 something on people. Are you referencing someone in particular?
Just referencing back to earlier in the season, I know Kamani Vidal had a huge week, his breakout week
Oh,
probably this season, and then the next week he played the Tennessee Titans and had 3 fantasy points. That's just the example I can think of off the top of my head.
no, that's fair. I mean, Kenneth did okay. I'm just looking at what he did quick.
Hmm.
71 on the ground. So he had
Okay.
101 all per. He had 13.1.
Okay. Salvageable.
Keeping with the running backs. I mean, Cooper
Salvageable.
Cup hasn't really done much all year.
Hmm.
He would have had 4.5 ish.
Okay.
But yeah, Rashid Shaheed, nothing.
Yeah.
Again, I mean, I think their receiving course just got so much depth to it. And
Hmm.
when you have JSN, you just want to get him the ball.
Yeah, there's like, why would you look anyone else's way when you know he's gonna catch
Right.
it?
I mean, Sam Darnold had 16 to 26,
Hmm.
244 and 2. You know how much of that was JSN?
Mm.
Um, Half the completions, probably looking at like around 2/3 of the yards and both the touchdowns.
Oh my God.
I mean, he had as many receptions as his teammates,
Yeah.
but I don't know. It's probably good if you're Titans. You're like, maybe.
hmm
Let me just.
I mean,
Pierce was
even
catching the. Go ahead.
oh, I was just gonna even after the Seahawks losing to the Rams, it's still hard to count them out.
Yeah, and I think this is just like a decent game from the Titans.
Oh, 100%.
Like maybe the Seahawks defense wasn't at their peak.
Yeah.
Um, and the Titans were just clicking on offense.
hmm
The number one receiver for Tennessee was Gunnar Helm.
Okay.
Dude, the only name that I know on this receiving core is Xavier Restrepo because of last year,
Yeah.
Miami, and Van Jefferson because his name's Van Jefferson.
Yeah, he's kind of a I remember him on the Rams for sure.
Wasn't he on the Steelers last year?
I think so too. Yeah, he might have been on the Rams the year prior. I'm pretty sure he was on their Super Bowl
Okay.
year.
No shit.
Yeah.
I don't know why I remember him from the Steelers, but um let's do a different NFC North opponent. We got the Lions barely squeaking it out.
I think Jameis Winston was born to be in the NFL.
I think you're right. And I think for some reason, dudes just take it to a different level when he's the quarterback.
hmm Like
Um,
he's got some goofy quotes, I can't lie. Like and some like goofy clips of him. But when it comes down to balling, when he's put in the right situation, dude, he can ball.
yeah, dude. I mean, that reception that he had, which I mean, like they ran a lot of trickery dickery plays. It felt like,
hmm
um, but the reception that he had where he caught it and he's just like goes to that defensive back. He's like, get the fuck off of me,
Yeah.
and he just goes and scores the tutty. I'm like, huh,
Bro literally did the Heisman. Just
yeah. He tossed him to the ground like he dribbled him off the ground.
yeah,
And he's
100%.
just electric to watch.
Which also
And
I would like to mention, I've said this to you when we were watching the game. The dude who threw the touchdown pass, shout out Gunnar Olszewski, gave me my football tour around Bemidji State University.
no kidding.
I'm being 100% serious.
That's
Sh
awesome.
Shout out Gunnar Olszewski.
You knew the guy who threw Jameis the tutty.
Yes, sir. I saw him get that little like sweep reverse. I was like, oh shit. And then he got up into the pocket and I saw him put the ball into one hand. I was like, no way. He threw a
That's
dime kind
awesome.
of too, a little back
Yeah,
shoulder throw.
he did. You
Yeah,
know, a guy that probably has a perfect passer rating in the NFL.
for real. Yeah. He was also on the Patriots when Tom Brady was on the Patriots. So,
No shit.
yes,
He's
sir.
had a nice career then.
Yes, sir.
Good for Gunnar Olszewski.
Yes, sir.
Um, but yeah, was this the most Jameis game
It's
as
gotta
well?
be. It's gotta be.
18 of 36, 366, 2-1.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That might be the most Jameis.
Mm-hmm. Just to have the Lions shaking in their boots too, you gotta love it.
Yeah. I mean, if they don't have Jahmyr Gibbs
Mm-hmm.
do what he did, that's might be a loss.
I mean,
Might be, probably will would have been.
we saw how much even the Giants defense and injuries have affected the Lions pass game. I mean, Laporta's not out there obviously. Amon-Ra's probably the only serviceable one in the pass game right now other than Gibbs throwing like you throwing him check downs or little like
Yeah.
swing routes. Um My Jamarcus Russell this week is Jamison Williams because he's out there just running around.
And he's the guy that needs to kind of step up as a weapon
Yeah.
in lieu of Laporta.
Mm-hmm. 100%.
Um, but yeah, to that point, I have my Peyton Hillis is
Oh.
Jahmyr Gibbs
Mm.
because he just decided once the game hit overtime, he's like, "Yep, no more."
Yeah. He had two long touchdowns where he just turned on the burners, dude, and oh my God. It's just
God,
n no one's as fast as that guy, dude.
he is definitely the fastest running back.
Oh, by far.
I mean, we already kind of talked McCaffrey and Taylor. I think
Mm-hmm.
they just know how to have people miss tackles, make good cuts,
Mm-hmm.
weak tackling, and we're just going to gain yards by being like skillfully better. And
Mm-hmm.
not to say that's a knock on Jahmyr Gibbs' skills,
Yeah.
but when you can outrun anyone on a defense, I think that helps a lot too.
Yeah, you don't necessarily need to break out as many juke moves or power moves when you can just simply beat them to the sideline.
Yep, just run right by them.
Yeah.
Um, Tommy, I have one question,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm curious what you think of this because I forgot if we talked about it on here or not, or if it was just between us.
Yes, sir.
But back when I wouldn't say you press panic button on Vikings
Mm-hmm.
during this because they came out and they beat Detroit
Yes,
the
sir.
week after. But you had
Mm-hmm.
mentioned potentially when Jacoby turned up Kyler to the Vikings.
Yeah.
Let's just say, and we'll lead into the Vikings game after this.
Mm-hmm.
Not Kyler. Hear me out.
Yeah.
Jameis to the Vikings.
Dude, honestly, any veteran presence in the locker room at this point at the quarterback position would be solid.
I
I'll
think
take it.
Jameis, given that offense, I think he could go nuts.
Dude, I think so too. He can sling the rock and he can get mobile if he needs to.
He had 366 yards with Wandale Robinson, Theo Johnson, Tyrone Tracy, and Darius Slayton.
Yeah, imagine what he'd do with Jettas, Hawkinson, and Addison.
He would go fucking nuts, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, and he deserves, I think. And the thing too is like KOC is great at rejuvenating careers.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Not, I don't even think you need to put in that much work to rejuvenate Jameis.
No. I say you just put him in the right scenario and I mean, look what he's doing on the Giants.
He has nobody on the Giants, and he's doing that
Mm-hmm.
and almost beating the Lions. I
You
don't know.
you might be cooking.
He deserves a starting job.
Mm-hmm.
I think the Vikings are the one team where it's like, hey, we need a veteran quarterback. We don't want to try to develop again.
Mm-hmm.
And then we'll get your thoughts on what JJ was out there doing. But everyone else probably wants to look younger.
Yeah.
I think the Cardinals want to push reset. The Saints want to reset.
Mm-hmm.
The Browns, I don't know what the fuck they're doing. They're the Browns.
Mm-hmm.
I'm missing some other obvious ones. Did I say Saints?
No. Nope.
No, Saints. Maybe Falcons would be a good spot for Jameis.
Mm-hmm.
But again, I don't know if you're all the way out on Penix, but he's got some injury issues already.
Yeah. Yeah.
The Giants have their guy.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
Trying to think of the Jets probably hard reset.
Yep.
Titans have Cam Ward.
Mm-hmm.
Raiders, but I think they're also hard reset.
Oh, for sure.
I think the best spot for him to possibly go would be the Vikings.
Yeah. I Now that you've reiterated it to me and kind of illustrated your take, I don't hate it.
Don't hate it.
Yeah.
Hmm. Okay, I'll let you say your piece. I don't even want to say the score, but we know what happened. God, I
Um,
fucking hate the Packers.
yeah, we all hate the fucking Packers, but let's just say the Vikings went into the Lambeau and got their ass spanked. Um, yeah, it was probably the worst game I've seen from McCarthy so far. Um, I I don't know. And now he's got a questionable tag lingering above him, which is not good. Obviously, you'd never want to see that. The one bright spot that's
Mm-hmm.
coming from that is we finally might get to see Brosmer in that offense. Um, I do think everyone's doing a little bit too much hyping up on him though. I'll get to that in a sec after I reiterate some
Okay.
more of the game. Um,
Yeah.
I feel like, well, obviously going into out of the first half, it was a more competitive game. It was, what is it, like 10 to 6, something 13 to 6.
Something like that.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
was pretty close. Our bright spots for the Vikings at least were Will Reichard's leg being a nuke. Um,
Mm-hmm.
our defense was crumbling at the seams, like the Packers were just taking advantage of us, like cut deep slices in the pass game. What is it? Emmanuel Wilson, the backup running back, just
Yeah.
torched us.
Since
Torched
that
us.
that's not ideal.
hmm And what is it? Going along back to the penalties, man. I feel like the Vikings just have a good habit of shooting themselves in the foot when it comes to the penalties and a hard reset. And it doesn't help when your quarterback is out there on the drives that your defense has set you up with and throwing interceptions, not making his reads, prematurely throwing the ball, overthrowing the ball, getting sacked, taking horrible sacks, safeties even. It's just not looking good, you know. They're kind of teetering the line on also needing that hard reset, but I do like seeing Brosmer coming in this week. That is the I do want to see what he has to offer. People are making
Right.
the people are making the comparison, I think, too soon though. They're saying, "Well, what if Brosmer's Brady and JJ McCarthy's Bledsoe?" You know?
That is, yeah, way too early.
Yeah, it's like we don't even know if he's starting, dude. Like they haven't even announced that.
Oh, he's in concussion protocol.
hmm
Okay.
So there's a possibility he does play, but I also saw some like skits of people being like JJ McCarthy self-diagnosing himself with a concussion so he doesn't have to play this week. He just like walks in the office. He's like, "Hey, so I
Yeah.
don't feel good."
I mean, honestly, with how the Wentz stuff with McCarthy and all that surrounding that went down,
hmm
I would not be remotely shocked if it's like, okay, we just need an excuse to not start him a game,
hmm
which it didn't work the first time. If you're gonna try to light a fire under McCarthy, like you need to go play better, fucking publicly bench him.
Yeah.
Unless he's actually in concussion protocol, which then I'd be like, okay, you took 5 sacks,
hmm
so that checks out.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're gonna bench McCarthy,
hmm
which it seems like they kind of did. I
hmm
know he had the whole, it was an ankle issue, right?
Um, like initially,
Yeah, the first one with when Wentz came in.
yeah, he had a high ankle sprain. Yeah, that left him out for 5 weeks.
Okay. Which
hmm
even then I think the last week definitely I don't know if he needed to be
Th
benched that game, but
they might have pushed it an extra week for sure.
potentially.
hmm I remember
Um
around that fourth week, we were like, what are they doing? Because they didn't really update us. They were like, yeah, he's still hurt.
mhm.
That's about it.
And you can see Wentz deteriorating
Mm.
too. Like
Oh
that's the
yeah.
point you put Brosmer in.
Yeah.
Again, I know he's questionable in concussion protocol.
hmm
He took 5 sacks. He
Yeah.
probably got his ass whooped by that defensive front.
Oh, for sure.
I could see it, but if you're gonna bench him, do it publicly. Light a fire under him.
Yeah. Yeah. Don't wait till honestly, don't wait till like if I was the Vikings and he's doing that bad in the Packers game, take him out in the fourth. Put Brosmer in. Fuck it.
Yeah. I will say they did do him really fucking dirty on
Yeah.
the graphic.
hmm
I'm sure you know which one I'm talking about.
I've seen
He's
too many.
played 6 games. He's played 6 games. You can't say last.
Hmm.
Joe Flacco's played more games.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
You can't just say last
Hmm.
because I know that there's other quarterbacks that have played a few games that have been worse.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
Like, because they always have that too, like through like minimum blank games.
Hmm.
They just said last and everything. Fuck you.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
Yeah. It's like I'll shout it out the meme and then we can move on, but I sent you the meme or I was telling you
yeah.
about it the other day. It was a side by side. And it's like the caption on Twitter. I was like, you can kill the man, but not the idea. And it's JJ McCarthy next to a picture of Vikings first round draft pick quarterback Christian Ponder.
Oh, yeah.
And you just see those two and you're like,
That's
it's so hard to argue with that.
yeah, it's brutal, man. Like that's not a guy you want to be brought up in the same sentence as
No, and it's
if
to
you're a
the point
Vikings
like
QB.
Christian Ponder was part of the like my childhood as a Vikings fan growing up. Like that's who one of the significant quarterbacks I remember growing up with was Christian Ponder, and I thought he was goated just to
Hmm.
realize that the Vikings were getting like 4 wins.
I remember like I guess growing up as a Bears fan, I remember the concept of Christian Ponder,
Hmm.
but those were during the AP years, weren't they?
Yeah, and he was coming out of college. He was a dog. Like he was supposed to be
Yeah.
goated,
Mm. Yeah,
but
I only remember just getting whooped by AP or I mean the Bears were those years Bears when I was coming up were electric. So I was like, oh,
hmm
they're just gonna go out and win. Who
yeah,
cares? Fuck you.
for sure.
Jay Cutler gonna pass it.
Hmm. But
But yeah,
yeah, the Vikings aren't quite hitting the button on panic mode, but we're getting damn close.
I think next game's the. Do you look for trying to sneak in by running the table, or are you looking at draft position? I think
Hmm.
the next game will answer that question.
Hmm.
I mean, you guys, I don't know what the route is. What quick, briefly,
Hmm.
name a position that you would like them to take first round.
Ooh, corner.
Because I'm thinking corner. Okay.
I know we got Isaiah Rodgers. Um, I just would
Tommy.
like to see a little more of that
Oh
lockdown in the
yeah.
secondary.
Um, you know how we were saying you might have to maybe to try to get some more capital
Yeah,
going forward, maybe like mini rebuild almost.
yes, sir.
I think was it last week we were talking about the trading like Addison or Hawkinson?
Yeah, I briefly mentioned it at the end of the pod. Yeah, definitely.
I the Titans, the way they're standing right now, I think they might be looking to trade down.
Hmm.
Should if you said corner, should the Vikings trade up and get Downs from Ohio State?
Ooh. Ho, 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 ho.
Can you imagine that mini rebuild? Get rid of. We're gonna draft Caleb Downs and get Jameis Winston.
Yeah,
I love it. I'm a
dude,
Bears fan
honestly,
and I would watch the shit out of that
yeah,
team.
fuck a like a redrafting a quarterback or like going out and try to get an all-star quarterback. We'll take Jameis, who's got the factor, the star factor, and we'll take some lockdown defenders in the draft.
Right. You might as well because then you can be like, okay, we'll run the Jameis social experiment. That goes to shit. Hey,
Hmm.
we still have McCarthy's social experiment.
Yeah.
Um, and then, you got a bunch of younger QBs that aren't drafted, but like Julian saying,
Yep. Oh yeah.
I, I
Hmm.
mean, we're just talking hypothetically here.
Hmm.
but he's looking lethal.
Yes, he is.
And I think we're gonna get to a little college football later on. So,
Yes, sir.
um, Jaguars cards.
Yes, sir.
Um,
Um,
Jags keep sneaking in wins.
mm-hmm. ETN's reemerging as a top running back.
Yeah, he had a great game.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I don't know what to say about the. Wait, Keaton Slovis threw a pass.
Mm.
What the heck?
I was about to say, Jacoby Brissett still looking solid.
Mm-hmm. I feel bad for like just the Cardinals in general.
Mm-hmm.
Like they have no running backs.
Yeah.
They tried to run the ball 20 times at 55 yards.
Yeah, they're just so injury struck.
Yeah. Jacoby Brissett's passing it 50 times a game,
Mm-hmm.
like these last two games.
That dude's got to ice his shoulder every day of the week.
Yeah. And he was getting sacked 6 times. He's getting put through it.
Mm-hmm.
But hey, good for Jacksonville.
They got a sneaky win.
Yeah, I mean the way that Trevor was looking, it doesn't seem like they were supposed to get the win there.
Yeah, no.
But like we were saying, don't apologize for wins.
Yep, a win is a win.
You, you have a playoff spot.
Mm-hmm.
Good shit.
Yep.
Okay, I want to save one of these two games for last, so let's just jump to Falcon Saints.
Yep.
Um, the loser was the real winner because they get better draft.
Yeah. If you tuned into this game, you got to see Kirk Cousins' yearly start.
This government mandated start.
Yeah, which it's looking like the rest of the season he's going to be starting because I've been
His
hearing
rest of the
Penix
season.
is looking like he might be out of all of next year as well.
No shit, it was that bad.
It's that bad. I mean, this is the second or third time he's destroyed the same knee.
So it's gonna be like one of those.
Mm-hmm.
The what could have been.
Yep.
Even I mean, I don't know. I was never really high on Penix coming out of the draft. Were you?
Mm-hmm. No, not necessarily. No, I was just about to say, Adunze's got to be hurting though. He's got to be feeling bad.
I would feel for him.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure if I were his receiver,
Mm-hmm.
especially when you guys did good shit in college. Like I
Oh
think
yeah.
those did they go to a natty or at least went to the playoff? But it was when it was a 4 team as
Mm-hmm.
Washington, which is very impressive.
Yep.
Um, but yeah, that might be the Michael Penix we get to remember is the Washington Michael Penix because the
Yeah.
Falcons Michael Penix kind of had a little insanity run at the end of last year,
Yeah.
and it's had what maybe a handful of good games so
Mm-hmm.
far.
Just to be overshadowed by Bijan.
Right, and you could probably be like, oh well, Bijan let you do that.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I guess draw back to the drawing board for the Falcons.
Mm-hmm.
The Saints have been at the drawing board.
Yep. And now Kamara's hurt too.
Can someone please rescue my man Chris Olave?
Yeah. Get him out. Get him out of there.
Just go get a third rounder. You need the picks anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Kamara, I'm sure you could also get like a mid-round draft pick for. Get him out of there. Let him go play his last year playing meaningful football in December.
For sure.
But yeah, that was hoop and butt going blow for blow.
100%.
um, another one that just was not entertaining.
Mm-hmm.
The Rams just beat the shit out of the Bucks.
Oh my God, yeah. Just totally dismantled.
I mean, the Bucks. What's going on, guys?
Yeah, I
Is it
mean,
injuries?
it's definitely injuries. I mean, Baker's hurt now. You got
Yeah.
Teddy Bridgewater back there.
Teddy Two Gloves.
Mr. Vikings legend Teddy Bridgewater,
Yes, 100%.
which also is another quarterback I grew up with who I thought was goated and again was like a 6 win quarterback.
Yeah, to be fair, every time I remember Teddy Bridgewater and the Vikings, I just remember someone just absolutely smoking his dome,
Yeah, and he's just
like straight shoulder
hmm
to head. Like I think there was a famous one where he just went night night,
yeah,
and
he's I think it was against the Titans. He was trying to slide and they just
yeah, it was like against a blue team. It was Titans. I thought it might have been the Rams, like
it
the
might
old
have been
Rams.
too, but his head definitely dribbled off the turf.
Oh my God. That's one of those ones where like it's not like an obvious like broken bone or something like that or like
Hmm
ligament issue where I was like disgusted seeing that. I'm like, oh
He was out cold. I remember that was one of the first times I'd seen someone get knocked out like cold live, and I was just like, wow, he
yeah,
was asleep.
for real.
Hmm What?
Um, but going back to the Rams,
hmm It's Matt Stafford has to be the MVP. You were
I think he's the favorite. I was looking at it.
you were saying it a couple weeks ago. Like I'm just reiterating, he is on his own tier right now.
It's otherworldly what he's
Hmm
doing. Did you see the no look pass
Yeah,
that he had where he was
dude,
like looking at the corner of the end zone and just hit that dude run like the drag?
that is art. That's the only way I can describe it is art.
The camera angle they got of it was amazing too.
When he's looking over this way and throwing the ball across his body perfectly to a receiver in stride, you're just like,
Oh,
and he's almost fucking 40.
yeah, he's slinging it. In, I mean, okay, I have this thought.
Hmm
Like I was driving home Sunday and I was like, "Oh, we're gonna go watch the Rams."
hmm
Okay, and I was watching the game, and I remember you had said something.
hmm
Again, I forget. Like this is one of our like I forget exactly where it was said.
hmm
I think it might have been just to me. But you'd said like, "Yo, do you see these rumors about the Matt Stafford clone?" And I remember all the shit with his back was going on in the off season.
hmm Yeah.
Is this really Matt Stafford?
Yeah, because going into preseason, even like the first week, he was saying he might not play. He might
And
not
he's
play
and
this
he's
year.
now playing at a level of quarterback above anyone else right now.
Probably
Like
the
head and
best Matt Stafford
shoulders.
season we've seen so far.
And he was throwing to Calvin Johnson for the majority of his career.
And prime Cooper Cup.
And somehow this is his best season? And
Like
he's 40?
just emerging all pro Puka Nacua is all you needed. And Tutu Atwell.
Oh my gosh, dude. He's got um he's 37. Okay, we maybe
Mhm.
overestimated the age, which damn, I didn't realize for when he got drafted, he's still young in my eyes.
Yeah.
So he's 2,800 yards, 30 touchdowns, and two picks.
Jesus. Two
God.
picks is crazy.
He's projected 4,300, 46 tutties, three interceptions. He's got a QB rating of 113.7.
Oh my God.
He's just nasty.
Bro, and I remember there were rumors of this last offseason. The people were like, dude, Matt Stafford might come to the Vikings.
So yeah, my Jamarcus Russell this week, like from that game,
Hmm
was Kyron Williams.
Oh, yes.
I know it's the I know it's the Matt Stafford show out there right now,
Hmm
but usually, you're good for a touchdown
Yeah.
and probably like 60 yards and a couple receptions.
hmm
But I mean, bro, you got 5.8.
hmm
Like
It's
you've been
tough out
pretty
here for a
good.
running back in LA.
It really is. Maybe not the city you want to go to.
Can we also just shout out like real quick Devonte Adams, who's just like automatic in the red zone?
It's nuts.
Like just
I
throw the
mean,
ball up in Devonte Adams' direction and he's hauling it in for six.
do you think it's like at the point where Puka's like beefing with it, or he's like, "Bro, you're stealing all my touchdowns," or do you think that it's like a nice, healthy equilibrium where it's like Puka's like, "Okay, let me just go down the field and then you can have the touchdowns. Like I get yards, you get tutties, and that's how we're gonna work this thing."
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I feel like, yeah, that's got to be how it is. Because Puka seems like such a good guy that he's willing to just sit in his role, you know? Obviously, he's the
Right.
WR1 currently, but um, Devonte Adams is like WR1A.
Right. I mean, whatever they're doing in there
Mm-hmm.
and however they're scheming it up, you're 9-2. I wouldn't
Yeah.
change it, especially when you're beating what a lot of people had as Super Bowl contenders
Mm-hmm.
by when you're beating them by I'm trying to do the math. When you beat them 34-7, fuck it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't think there's much you need to change. Like you
Mm.
made a good team look like dog shit.
Yeah.
And I
Oh,
get
yeah.
that you played Teddy Bridgewater in the second half, but again, that wasn't your fault. It was probably the Buccaneers' fault for keeping him in when he was already hurt.
Mm-hmm. With how Stafford's playing in the Rams defense, they have to be the favorites right now.
Mm-hmm. Easy. I mean, I don't know because it's them and the Patriots. I think are the only teams with 2 losses.
Mm-hmm.
Let's get in, Tom. We got 2 more games for
Yes,
the
sir.
NFL here. We have exciting, but they're bad teams, and we have exciting, but they're better teams.
Okay.
So which one
Let me get
would
the
you like to
bad
talk
teams.
about? Browns Raiders.
Ah, yes.
You know why this was exciting.
The poop and butt bowl.
Poop and butt bowl, but more importantly, bust out my AP.
Perfect timing.
Dude, he looked solid.
Dude,
He
that
looked good.
that like 50-yard bomb on like the first drive or whatever he was in, or the first
Mm-hmm.
play, like whatever. Yeah, I think it was the first drive, was electric.
Yeah. Um. Yeah, he just yucked it up there.
Mm-hmm.
I think well, I mean, after the immediate results of this play was not ideal, but I think when he found Jerry Judy
Mm-hmm.
on the scramble was a good find.
Mm-hmm.
Too bad Jerry Judy just decided to start high stepping for no reason.
Yeah, he just started slowing down. He deserved to get the ball punched out.
I didn't know what he was doing, and he just
Yeah, no.
um. But yeah, I mean, it's the Raiders.
Mm-hmm.
Still have to deal with Max Crosby though. That's
Yep.
not fun. It's probably guys out there running around.
Mm-hmm.
um, but his antics are so entertaining.
Oh yeah. He's always starting beef with someone.
And he went and won the Cleveland Browns a football game,
Mm-hmm.
even though their defense is probably maybe Cleveland's defense might be the best defense in the NFL.
What is it? Miles Garrett. If he doesn't break the sack record this year, I'm gonna be shocked.
How many does he have right now? He has to
I
have like
I
a
think he's at
million.
17. From my
Jesus
recollection, I'm pretty
Christ.
sure he's got 17.
Dude, if he's at 18.
Oh my God. Okay.
So the 18 they've played 11 games. I know we were doing this with Jonathan Taylor touchdowns earlier in the season.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to do it with Miles Garrett sacks.
Mm-hmm. Because brother, if he's
Uh,
averaging like 4 sacks a game,
he's on pace for 28.
brother. That is a record. If he breaks, will not be shattered for a long time,
He
unless
would
it's by
beat,
him.
what was it, LT's record?
Mm-hmm.
I think then by 7.5 sacks if he hits 28.
Yeah.
Um, he's so good and the Browns are so bad that if somehow the Browns win 5 games and he gets 30 sacks, I would call him an MVP caliber player.
Oh, 100%.
If you have 30 fucking sacks in a season,
It should be him and Matt Stafford in the conversation.
yeah, him, Matt Stafford. I think if it's not a quarterback trophy, JSN,
hmm
maybe Jonathan Taylor
Yeah, it's kind of
is the
teetering
running
off
back
after the
representative.
last week against the Chiefs. That was a big blow to the I feel like the MVP race.
I mean, he still's got a shot to make it up.
I mean, at this point, if we're gonna argue Taylor, we might as well put McCaffrey in there.
I think, honestly, I like McCaffrey as the running back representative from what the 49ers have been dealing with.
If he's got 81 receptions on the year, leading the NFL,
That's right.
yeah.
I think maybe he should be the running back representative.
hmm We've just been looking at it all wrong. A little, I might be a little biased because JT's on my fantasy team, and I'd like
Right.
to see him go off, but the
We
stats are there.
maybe
McCaffrey's
are.
got the numbers.
And he's a Wisconsin guy, so I love glazing him.
hmm
But no, McCaffrey is all right to be
Yeah.
a part of that.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, good for Shadar.
hmm
Um, if I have to see another, if I see the Raiders uniform again, I might fucking puke.
Yeah. It's
They're bad.
getting terribly
It's
bad. I am disliking Geno Smith more and more every time I watch him.
I saw a clip of him going around where he's like, "That's why I make the big bucks,"
hmm
or something like that. I'm like, that didn't age well.
He was like talking about, he's like, bro, if I throw a pick, blame it on me. If you have a bad day at work, blame it on me. He was like, what are you talking about, bro? Just focus
Yeah.
on football.
Oh, you texted me about this, I think yesterday.
hmm
Since they fired Chip Kelly
Yeah.
immediately after Gino got sacked 10 times because it's obviously Chip Kelly's fault
Yeah.
that you have no offensive line, no receivers, and you have Geno Smith and then a first round pick running back. That's Chip Kelly's fault because he's been there for 11 games.
Yeah, no. Yeah, obviously it's his fault. Get him out. That was the only solution.
He only led Ohio State's offense to a natty.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's his fault. Definitely not Pete Carroll's, probably the GM's. I think the owner, I don't know, he's an interesting fellow. Was it
Yeah.
Al
Oh yeah.
Davis? He's a very interesting fellow, but
Oh yeah.
that's a whole different situation in itself. But they
hmm
did hire Greg Olson.
Yeah. Yep. As the interim OC, right? Yep.
Yeah, which I love Greg Olson.
hmm
So Raiders, please don't break his spirit because I think him as a coach would be a fantastic thing
hmm
for the league. Because I mean he's a good guy.
100%.
I th like from what I've seen, and he was a great player.
Oh yeah. I've seen videos of him coaching youth football, and even that is
Hmm.
he knows how to get them fired up. He's saying all the right
Right.
things. He's just a good dude, you know.
I mean, forget if he was there yet for the Super Bowl run.
He had to be.
I don't think he was. I think he was just after it.
Okay.
I think. But I know he was in the 2011, I think when they beat the Seahawks in 2011. Like he knows playoff football, which is a great aspect.
hmm
I know he caught that bomb from Cutler.
Yep.
So I hope all goes well. Maybe the boys. Oh, I forgot about Brock Bowers when I was thinking about the Raiders offense. You have Brock Bowers too.
hmm
Fuck, yeah. Craig Olson's a great hire then for an
Yeah.
interim. He
Oh
gets to
yeah.
work with Brock. That's going to be an electric duo.
hmm Hopefully.
I hope so. Um, Last game this week, we
hmm
got Cowboys Eagles.
Mm. Um, in the words of our friend Mr. James Droz, Eagles, what happened?
For real, what happened though?
How do you score 21 points in the first quarter and then not score again?
Yeah, I mean, I was an Eagles fan this week because of the Alliance,
Yeah.
And because I thought if they got all buttered up and smoked the Cowboys, that we might catch them sleeping.
Mm-hmm.
And it 21 to nothing in the first quarter, like you said.
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck happened?
Um, Dak Prescott channeled his inner Josh Allen and had a fuck around game.
Mm-hmm. He had a fuck around game. He probably slept on his sleep number bed and got that, what, like extra half hour of sleep.
Yep.
And he's like, oh, I forgot I have George Pickens and CeeDee Lamb, and they don't hate my guts.
Yeah. Which
So I'll throw to him.
which we do have to shout out Mr. Dak Prescott, my Peyton Hillis this week. Absolutely balling
Nice.
out.
Yeah.
Also have to shout out Mr. CeeDee Lamb for his uncharacteristic drops as of recently.
They've been weird.
They've been very weird. And
Like you're
as
like,
a CD
okay.
fan, CD Lamb fantasy manager, I hate to see it.
Yeah.
I think that's 2 weeks in a row he's dropped a touchdown.
Ooh.
Like last week, it was
It's
the one
not.
that was right in his hands, and he just kind of bloop. And this week, it was right in the breadbasket and just right through. You're like, oh my God,
Mm-hmm.
dude.
Yeah, you're like, wait, was that CD or is there another guy that they had that had an 8 in his number?
Mm-hmm.
They're like, wait, well, maybe that was Javante Williams. But
Which is, I don't know why so earlier in the game, they had Javante Williams. He was pounding the rock, and then they put in
mhm.
Turpin for that one play, and he hit his
Oh
own player
yeah,
and then coughed up that fumble. You thought it was over.
he thought it was over.
You thought. Dak went into the
Thought
locker
it
room
was
and said,
over.
"I understand it now."
I don't know what happened at halftime.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they did score that touchdown at the end of the half. Maybe the boys were just like, yeah, no, like let's build on that. Let's
Starting
build
to
on that. They
rally.
didn't do shit. Like they scored 21 points in the first quarter, didn't score any in the second.
Mm-hmm.
You score at the end, you're like, okay, hold on, we might be cooking.
Mm-hmm.
And you stop Saquon,
Yep.
which I think that was the recipe the Eagles had last year was we're gonna throw to the receivers that hate our fucking quarterback,
Mm-hmm.
get a big lead, and then we'll just run it with Saquon. And
Yep.
we're cooling.
Mm-hmm.
And then you look at him 10 for 22.
Yeah.
That's not that's like giant like he went back to giant Saquon Brown
Yep.
or Barkley.
100%. Like it's just like the Eagles O-line did not want to block for him, and the fact that you can make AJ Brown that happy and look that good in one half of football and then not feed him the rock for the entire second half, other than like maybe two or three times to get him over that
Mm-hmm.
100-yard reception mark is diabolical.
It's pretty much we're gonna have to pick a person on offense that's gonna receive the football and hope that our defense. That seems like what the Eagles have been doing this year is we're gonna throw it to someone or get the ball to someone
Mm-hmm.
and spam them,
Yep.
and then just hope our defense plays elite football.
I swear.
And this is what happens when your defense doesn't play elite football. Or
Mm-hmm.
maybe the Cowboys' offense is that electric. I don't know. Maybe a little bit of both.
Which we could take a detour on the last little bit of this episode. We could talk about a quick question that we were talking about
Okay.
earlier this week. Who do we think is up there in the most talented offenses in the NFL right now
Oh yeah,
on
that's right. Because we were
paper?
just talking about
Because we were
this.
having a pretty good debate about this off the pod.
What was the first one? Because some of our buddies were mentioning this one, and I know we retorted with a different one.
They started with the
What one would they
Lions,
say?
I'm pretty sure.
That's right, because they scored 9 against the Eagles.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, we need to go talk to them because they scored 9 against the Eagles. You know who scored 21 against the Eagles, boys? Or 24 against the Eagles? Pretty cut and clear.
Yeah.
But I mean, yeah, those are two really good offenses.
Mm-hmm.
Um, the Rams are
Yeah.
on another level.
Mm-hmm.
Who else were we throwing around? I think
Dude,
a fully
I was gonna
a lot of
say,
them are fully healthy hypotheticals in here.
as of right now, dude, shout out the Bears.
I like it, yes, but they're just not consistent.
I for sure. Yeah.
I think their
Mm-hmm.
ceiling is elite, but
Mm-hmm.
right now they haven't put it all together. Like I said, like from at the start, they had a good game against the Steelers, and the Steelers have a solid defense. I think it's
Mm-hmm.
getting there.
Mm-hmm.
Just let's see what happens with the Eagles. Plain and
Uh,
simple,
for sure. All
because
right,
they have
I'm
a
putting
really good.
Bears offense in the most promising category then.
I'd say most promising
Mm-hmm.
because they're in. I'm keeping them in the category of like the Bengals should have a really good defense in theory
Mm-hmm.
or offense. My bad.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah,
I'm trying
100%.
to
On
think if
paper.
yeah. I think I'd put the Giants in theory
Mm-hmm.
because of next year. The only other one I would put in the actual electric right now, currently, I would put the Seahawks in there.
Mm-hmm. Um, honorable mention, shout out to a fully healthy Bucks offense.
Fully healthy Bucks offense
You got
usually would
you
get
got
the
Mike
job done.
Evans, Chris Godwin, Ibuka, Kate Otten, Bucky
Bucky.
Irving, Baker.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, I think on paper the Eagles, but right now, what the fuck is going on? That
Yeah, no. On paper for sure, but in real life you're like these stats don't add up.
you know the trying to think of like a meme reference. Because there's like a lot of 8-3 teams where I think the Eagles and Bears are perfect in this.
Mm-hmm.
Where you know the 21 Jump Street where they're
Oh,
like on the acid and
mm-hmm.
one's in like really happy land and the other's like in the doom, like in
Yeah.
hell.
Yeah.
I think 8-3 the Bears are in the happy land and the Eagles are in like this is doom, this is
Yeah.
hell. And they're both 8-3.
He's like, "Hey, I want to come over there. That looks fun." He's like, "No. Stay over there."
Dude, for real.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah. Um, okay, real quick.
Mm-hmm.
We only got let's see few minutes here.
Mm-hmm.
I feel bad we didn't really touch college.
Yeah.
So I'm just excited for rivalry week, and I
Oh
think we'll
yeah.
probably touch on a lot more college next week after rivalry week.
Mm-hmm.
But here was my one thing that I've been thinking about with college because a lot of it stayed the same. There
For
wasn't
sure.
really anything crazy.
For sure.
Do you think that the Heisman goes to whoever wins the Big Ten chip at this point where it stands?
Mm. Dude, it's hard not to lean that way because the Big Ten is just balling right now, dude. Oh my
I mean,
gosh.
they got some good teams. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
Oregon's back up there.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, you have Ohio State, Indiana.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, band for band, I don't think they go up against the SEC.
Yeah.
I think if you were to say like, okay, our top three would kill maybe your top three on
Mm-hmm.
paper, but the rest of it, the SEC is so much better.
Yeah, for sure. I would take definitely the Big Ten's quarterback play over the SEC's.
But I kind of like saying,
Mm-hmm.
kind of coming out of nowhere at the end of the season. I mean, in reality, I'm saying this and I'm asking this pre Michigan because
Mm-hmm.
who the fuck knows
Mm-hmm.
what happens Michigan
Mm-hmm.
week? Because I mean, it's freshman v freshman QB.
Yeah. It's
They're
the
gonna
Big
be.
Ten rivalry matchup.
It's we were talking about this a long time, like a while ago.
Mm-hmm.
Is just elite rivalries across sports. I think we said like Red Sox Yankee, like that
Mm-hmm.
kind of shit. Ohio State, Michigan. Oh my God.
Top of the totem pole for sure.
Brother, when I tell you that you have ties to Ohio State, it
Mm.
is nuts because I was a rebellious boy.
Mm-hmm.
I think I remember I was like 15 or something. I went up to some family members who graduated from Ohio State.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, "Go Big Blue." I think they turn around and they're like, "If you were not my nephew, you'd be getting punched in the face right now. Don't
Yeah.
ever say that ever again." And it was so even keeled where it like threw me off. I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna say something stupid. It's funny."
Yeah.
Mm-mm. Brother,
Oh,
no.
oh my
Not
gosh, dude,
not
that's
making that mistake
hilarious.
again. Nope.
And
Um,
they said, hell no.
pretty much I keep watching this clip of Modest Buzelis. He's like, "Who said that dumbass shit?"
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
pretty much that, but they're farmers from Ohio.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Intimidated.
And a double cup. I'm getting high as fuck.